Hello everybody, it's Patty here with Patty Stitches. Today is May the 4th, 2026. This is episode 348. On today's show I have whips and I have the cross stick for quirks and stitches. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice, water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So how was everybody's week? Mine was really good. Was here at the house, got some stitching done, did some stuff around the house. Friday went knitting, had a great time. Sunday we had the littler man's birthday party, and that was so much fun. We were at a place called Fly, which is the trampoline park here in town. Of course, I did not jump, but I did watch. They had jumping, they had dodgeball, they had Ninja Warrior type stuff. It was a really good time. I was, we were sitting and the kids were out playing, and then all of a sudden you heard screaming and kind of recognized the little voice. And yeah, he got an elbow to the nose and got a bloody nose on his birthday party. So he sat, his dad and my hubs went to get him a change of clothes from the Fred Meyer, which is maybe 2 miles away from where we were at. So they got him a change of clothes. But while he was waiting, he and I cuddled. And we cuddled and we talked, and he was kind of sad. So we just cuddled. So Grandma got some awesome cuddle time, about 20 to 30 minutes. It was wonderful cuddle time. So I will take that anytime I can get it. But after that, he went out and played for a little bit. His mom didn't want to go out with the shirt because his shirt had blood on it and it was really bright red. So she didn't want to upset any of the other parents, which I could totally understand. So he, like I said, he sat with me for about a half an hour and he calmed down. His shirt and pants kind of dried, and he was playing out there for maybe 3 or 4 minutes before his dad got back, and he changed his clothes and then went back out and jumped around for a few minutes. Then it had to be really quick because he only had the place for an hour and a half. So did all that, and then opened his presents, had cupcakes, had pizza, and had a really good time. So yeah, it was a fun Sunday. Did I do any stitching? No. I've been playing Pokopia on my Switch 2, which I absolutely love working on, rebuilding the Pokemon world. It's been a lot of fun. I did restart it, so I'm way far behind from other people if you watch it on YouTube. But I'm really enjoying it a lot. So, yeah. But if you're hearing noise, the Hubs is coming in and out. He's gardening in our front yard. The snow is all gone out front except for this little itty bitty pile. It might be about this big, about that tall of snow. So that one will be gone in the next couple of days. Maybe even today. I think it's in the 40s, so that should be melting. The backyard, half of it's gone, or maybe even 2/3. But where it's up against the house, where the new addition and the back of the house have a shaded area, and it doesn't melt. It takes a very long time. The water in Casa de Patty's lake is gone, so that's awesome. It is still a little damp out there, but yeah, we're very happy that that's gone. Gonna be very, very nice. Anything else that I can about, since I've been saying quite a bit? Sorry about that. I don't think so. I think that's all the blathering I have for you this week. Shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. All right. My I and G for my acrostic for April. I did finish both the I and the G, so another month with the acrostic off. That's awesome. My I this time was ink circles. Another year creeps by. I'm stitching this on 32 count helix by Picture This Plus, and I am using the called for floss. And I'm very happy with how much I got accomplished on this. I finished the whole top border. So the top of the border, all these sections are completed. So I am now just, the next time it comes up for this month's acrostic, I just have to attach that. I think I am going to go ahead and just border out the whole thing. So I was going to do the interblocks, but I think they're going to take me a lot longer. And if I can get it all blocked out now, I'll feel like I've gotten some accomplished. So that is what I'm going to do with this. Helix has become another one of my favorites. Murky and Helix, I absolutely love from Picture This Plus. So yes, haven't worked on Murky in a long time. Okie dokie. And my last whip go for April, I did accomplish, and that is Oh Joyous Day by Blackbird Designs. So this one gets to be put back in the thing over here. And I am stitching this one on 36 count sand by Picture This Plus. And I really thought about UFOing this, but I think I'm okay with it now. I know I talked to you guys about changing up the satin stitches, so I did that. I'm not going to be doing all of the Smyrna crosses except for up here. There's a couple more Smyrnas I need to do. So I did do the Smyrnas up there. Hopefully you guys can see. You probably won't be able to tell, but I put some more stitches up there, and they were Smyrna crosses. Then I came down here and started doing the alphabet. So yeah, I didn't spend a lot of time on it, but I worked on it. That makes me happy. And this goes back because it'll come out again for another 2 days and probably Sampler September. So yeah, we got Sampler September. I figure if it's been worked on one time, it can be pulled out for Sampler September. If it hasn't, then it has to stay. Okay, this was my G. This is Skull Garden by Miss Prim Designs. And I am working on this version of it. I did order another skein of Onyx by Weeks Dye Works. It should be coming in today because I'm used a whole skein already, and I'm just starting the other skein. Ooh, where is it? My skein of Onyx is gone. I guess it's a good thing I ordered more unless it's in here. No, it's not. Oh, I'll have to look for where that went to. Okay. I got this one put in, or at least started. This is the bottom of the project, and there's just a little bit up at the top by the leaf. I think the leaf isn't, there's a couple of swirls taller than the leaf, but that's where we're at on this one. So, I gotta look for that. I have no idea where that went to. That's not good. Not good at all. I haven't lost floss in a long time. Very interesting. Okay, then I worked on my Sal project, which is Little Acorns by Modern Folk Embroidery. I'm stitching this one on 36 count Winter Brew by R&R Designs. And this May. I started May's because I was done with April. And May 1st is when I stitched on it. So that is this motif and this motif is the April. And then, or is May. I'm sorry. This one, May. June is these three. So that's where we're at. And I didn't do a lot on Friday, so I pulled it out again on Saturday just so that I could get at least half of the motif, half of the first one done. Since there's 4 Fridays in the month, I wanted to break it up to where if I did half, I'd do half again. So I did finish this up on Saturday. So I worked on that and that. So then there's another bird and then a triangle motif. I am looking at the back stitching. I think the back stitching would look good in this bottom one. I don't know if you really need it in the top one. So it'll all play out when I go to do the last Friday. I'll decide on if I want to, or the last Saturday, if I want to put all the back stitching in or not. Because sometimes I like the back stitching and other times I don't think it needs it. So just a personal preference. It's my stitching and that's all she wrote. Okay, then the last project I worked on, I didn't work on her a lot, but I did, is Medusa Doll Makers Gamer Nouveau, charted by Gecko Rouge. And this is a 25 count, 1/1, easy guide. And I completed a diagonal. This is the edge of the page here, and of course the bottom. So, and I started a new diagonal. And I am picking up this final little bit. It's 3 stitches, I think, 3 or 4. So I'm just, when I go up here, I just grab it too. So that's where I'm at, but she's got fingers on the other side of her hand, and the controller is almost completed. So that's cool. Her chin will be completed next go around, next big diagonal. But yeah, that's where it's at. I did not do any stitching on Sunday. I've been playing Pokopia. If you don't know what that is a Switch 2 exclusive with Pokemon characters rebuilding the Pokemon world. So it's very cool. I'm very happy with it. I'm having a great time. I'm gonna keep plugging along. I restarted it, so it's taken me a little bit. I haven't gotten completely back up to where I was. I had finished the game completely, but I didn't have enough Pokemon to do some of the cool stuff for the ending credits. So went back and I'm gathering more Pokemon so I can have a cool, I guess there's a really cool end game in the credits. And then after the credits, you can continue to play, which is, I really like building games that allow you to do that. Animal Crossing is one that you finish it at the credits and then you can continue to build your world and have a really great time. So Pokopia is my newest obsession. So that's why stitching has been suffering just a little bit. Okay. Plans. I have Jen Quirks and Stitches new acrostic, and it is Infinite Joys with an S. So I'll just run through real quick. I's are ink circles. N is New Start. F is Modern Folk Embroidery. And then T is Tonight We Ride. That's a new start. I'm going to be starting that today, so that's awesome. E, I have it again for Modern Folk Embroidery. J is my Pincushion by Jeanette Douglas. O is Birds of a Feather for orange, and that's a new start. It's one of Birds of the Feather's Halloween ones, but I'll show you that later. Now, I could do another run of ink circles because another year creeps by, or I can break my no working on the same project by 2 projects by the same designer. I have Year in the Woods penciled in for that Y, and I think I will do that and only work on it when it's a Y. As you know, it's 12. I've only got 1 finished, so I have 11, and they're big. So if I can get that squeezed in, even though it breaks my no doing that, I'm okay with it. So I think I'm going to keep the Year in the Woods. You'll see it this year or this month 1 time. And then my S is my Santa that I do on the 25th. So yeah, that's for my Infinite Joys. I didn't really pencil in a lot, but just kind of show you. I do have some. I've blanked out my weekends. I used to do it if it was the 30th or the 31st. On a weekend, I would do a full coverage. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to put Halloween Hawk Run Hollow and Christmas the 25th. So it can go, if it's on a weekend, that's fine. Anything else? This is Mania. My Mania is New Start Monday. And so I'm having some issues with this. So on the 25th is Memorial Day. Let It Ring is supposed to be worked on. Then I have a new start for a Monday. And then I have Santa's Village. So Santa's Village is going on the 26th, which is still considered part of the holiday, Boxing Day. So it works. I could do it on the 24th. I could do it Christmas Eve date, which would be the Sunday. But I don't think so. I'm going to go ahead and move it to Monday or Tuesday, sorry. This starts with Monday, so Tuesday, the 26th, Boxing Day date. So I hope I haven't totally confused you all. I have penciled in, like Year in the Woods is penciled in, Ink Circles is penciled in, Whip Go is penciled in. My pin cushion, I have it 2 days this month because I think if I do the pin cushion 2 days, I may be able to finish it this month, or I may have 1 more day in June. But June, I have jury duty. So my June may be lacking in a lot of stitching or just night stitching. I'll definitely do night stitching, but there may not be a lot of day stitching in June. We'll see. And yeah, so that's so far the plans. It'll be great. It'll be great. Because that kind of makes me nervous for my modern folk embroidery. That may be taken up Saturdays instead in June. We'll have to wait and see. I've only really been called 1 time that I had to go down to the courthouse. And as I was sitting there, they released us because they settled. So hopefully we can, that would be nice if it did it again. I've been called a lot of times, or haven't been chosen. I've only been chosen once. So I've been told to come down. And I would usually do it for Christmas or month of December. And yeah, you can kind of do that and hardly get called. I didn't get called at all. I've done that several times. But I figured I probably should do it. I've gotten away with not having to do jury duty all of my adult life. So it's part of being an American. You need to do those kinds of things, I guess. So looking around, I really don't have anything else to talk to you guys about. I hope you are all staying safe, healthy, and happy.